All right, so it's something you gotta do. Get that oil changed, regular maintenance. Sometimes you might have these trimmer heads that pop off. Gotta swap them out, all maintenance. And I blew an engine before because I didn't change a filter. Let's get into it. All right, if you're new to the channel, this is Boneyard Lawn Service. So let's talk about it, man. Maintenance. Had a tire blow on this right here. Guys, this is just the unexpected stuff that can happen in this field unless you're gonna drop you some money and get some twills. Now, you know what twills are, the no flat tires. So, man, it's just stuff that's gonna happen as maintenance, but let me tell you, you have to do preventative maintenance. Preventative maintenance is gonna help you stay ahead of the curve. Ask me how I know. I blew an engine one time. Cost me $2,650 to replace that engine. Guys, that ain't cheap. Especially when you in season, you trying to stack money, you trying to stay on your mission, and you try to get things done. So right now, this is something that, you know, I used to take this to the shop myself and get it done. Instead of, this was something I could have did myself, save me some money. Swap out my blades, clean my deck, and that's what's gonna keep that flow of grass spitting out, because we've been having rain like crazy. And my guys been calling in, so it's solo action. I have to stay efficient. This is little maintenance that you could do yourself without paying somebody to do this. And I actually used to take my mower in and get charged about $300 a pop to have 2 or 3 mowers maintenance on. All right, so there we go. Get that off of there. All right, so you see what we got: smoke, black, nasty oil. And we gotta get that changed out, man. We're gonna swap that out. Put a new filter on the mower. Get everything swapped out so we can get out of here. You gotta do maintenance or you will pay for it. Trust me. All right, so if you don't know the deal, you're gonna get your oil. All right. Take your oil. You're gonna take you about cap full. Not even a cap full. You're gonna take you a little bit like that. That's what I like to do. Take that. Gonna lube it up around there. Get that lubed up. Get lubed up around there. Put that on there like that. Now, we'll get this back onto here. Alright, that part done. Another thing that I used to do, I didn't know no better. You only need 2 quarts of oil put back into your engine. Sometimes I put 2 1/4 though, go a little bit over. Guys, I used to put 3 quarts of oil in my old engines. I didn't know no better. That's what I'm saying. Don't skip the knowledge that's out here. Take advantage. Always do preventative maintenance. All right, now this should be a messy process. You see how dirty it is again. We're gonna pull that out. That's why you keep those to pull your oil back in. So we get it pulled back in, minimum mess. It should be a messy process, guys. We get that oil pulled back in. Now, like I say, this is something you can do yourself. I was paying somebody to go change my oil, guys. And the only reason I was doing it because I was scared to lose money. Now, when I'm saying I'm scared to lose money, I'm talking about I'm scared to do something wrong, blow an engine, mess up something. But guys, it ain't hard as you think. You know, you can really teach this to a person a couple times and now they're on their own doing it. It's for the beginners. Learn this. So usually that is what I'll pull back in, is about a quart and a half. So man, you burn oil, guys. You always check that dipstick whenever it gets to summertime. So I don't know what type of oil y'all use. My mechanic guys I went to suggested I go to 20W50. Cut some thick. I used to cut a lot of thick stuff, and they say it works good, burning off heat in the summer. Drop a comment. Let me know what you dropping in your engine. So, like I said, I usually get about a quart and a half, and get everything cleaned up, man. It's kind of wet today, so we'll get loaded up. We load it up, and we'll get out here and get the mowing. Now this filter you about to see, don't let your filter get this dirty. I just been running, guys, running and running. I'm trying to get things done. I had a little bitty hole that went into a filter one time, was causing stuff to suck into the engine, and that's what actually made the engine blow. It all started from that little bitty hole that I should have been watching from the beginning, preventing, and I could have saved $26.50 that year when I blew that engine. All right, so I gotta replace this. I got a head right here, but it's a little different from my Red Max trimmers, putting these on. So let me try to get this swapped out, man. So we can get started. You see my trailer extra wet, been raining all night. Get this started. All right, so basically this what's going on. Got a string of something caught in here right here. It's got me where I can't see my hole. I need to stick my stuff through, because I've changed quite a few of these. Never had a problem. So let me get this out of here. See that right there? That's what's causing that, where I can't find my hole. To change out my head on here. Guys, this should be a simple process for me. All right, now I'm rotating it. I should be able to see that hole. There it is. There it is right there, guys. Simple hole. I'll show you. This is what I was looking for. Right. If you can see it, that's a little hole right there. That's what I was trying to get. I had that string blocking it. Had me confused. So now this is what you do. See, I got that stuck in there now. Okay. Might take a little muscle. Come on. This thing was on her tight. It's probably the tightest I had one on her. So that's it, basically. Take it off. Grab your new one. This new one don't even look like something's on it. Okay, there we go. Put that back like that. Put that back on. You're just gonna tighten it down. There we go.